Namaste to you all. Today I am going to explain a new topic, that is determinant of a matrix and its and inverse matrix. Now these two, to find inverse of a matrix, first we need to find determinant. Now that's why first I took this topic, that is determinant of a matrix. What is determinant and how to find its value? First of all, I'll explain this. Okay, now let's start now. When all the elements of a matrix, when all the element of a matrix is written within two vertical lines, like this, without changing their position, without changing the position of their elements, without changing their position, is known as determinant of the matrix. Now each matrix will have determinant. Now if this, I have taken a matrix A and its elements I have taken Aij. Now order I am written. Now if A is a matrix having elements Aij, then determinant of this matrix A, determinant of the matrix A is written as determinant of A, that is this vertical line. Within vertical line we have to write matrix A. Now this name of the matrix I have written in vertical line, just like that. Its elements also we have to write within vertical line. Now this is the symbol of determinant. Any matrix determinant we can write like this. For example, if matrix A 2 4 7 5, suppose this one is matrix, its determinant, okay, I'll write this side, determinant of A, we can write like this, give vertical 2 4 7 5. Now this is the sign up. Now you can write determinant of A, or if you want to write in symbol form, then you can write like this also, this side also, or this means determinant of A. This sign you have to read determinant of A. And elements, it has element 2 4 7 5. That elements again we have to write like this, 2 4 7 5. Now after this, how to find the value of determinant? Now I'll explain after this. Now I'll drop this one first. Now determinant and its value, how to find its value? Now to find value of a determinant, main, in case of 2 by 2 matrix, in this case, how to find the value of determinant? To find the value of determinant, we have to, this is only for this 2 by 2 matrix, and for 3 by 3 and other, we have to follow another rule about, we should have knowledge of cofactor and minor, and its sign rule also we have to remember. Now I take a matrix A, suppose this matrix 2 5 7 6, okay, I have taken a matrix of 2 by 2 order, its order is 2 by 2. Now how to find the determinant of this? Now determinant of this, okay, I write here determinant of A. This one is determinant of A, this is the sign, and I write within vertical line all its elements, this 2 5 7 6. Now this is determinant. How to find determinant? Now remember, very simple rule. This you can use for 2 by 2. Multiply the element of main diagonal, that is 2 times 6. This is the element of main diagonal, minus difference of main product of main diagonal and non-leading diagonal. Now this another one. This is leading diagonal. This another one is non-leading. We can say like that. Product of leading diagonal minus non-leading, product of element of non-leading diagonal. Remember this. 7 times 5. Now this one is 2 times 6 main diagonal elements minus non-leading diagonal. This main leading diagonal, principal diagonal, whatever you say, and this one is non-leading. 7 times 5. Now this one is 12 minus 35. Now we have to subtract this 12 from this 35. It will be minus 23. This minus 23, that is the value of the determinant. There is a matrix A which is of order 2 by 2. Its determinant is written like this, and its value, product of this main diagonal minus another non-leading, 7 times 5, then this will be minus 23. Minus 23. Now in this way we have to find the value of determinant. Now if there is another 3 by 3 matrix, at that condition we have to find, there is another method. We should have knowledge of minor and cofactor. Then after we can find the value of this, and right now I am explaining only of 2 by 2 matrix. Now here is another one. After this, another one is singular and non-singular matrix. Singular and non-singular matrix. Another one is singular and non-singular matrix. Now singular matrix, if the value of determinant, if the value of the determinant is zero, if the value of determinant is zero, then the matrix is known as, is called singular matrix. Now what I wrote here, if the value of the determinant is 0, any matrix, if its determinant value is 0, then the matrix is called singular matrix. This is the definition of singular matrix. And singular matrix, I love this one. Singular matrix, we can find the inverse of singular matrix. This is another point you have to remember. If the matrix is singular, then we can find its inverse. It means for singular matrix, inverse exists. Sorry, if the value of the determinant is 0, then the matrix is called singular matrix. Sorry, in this case, if the matrix is singular, then inverse does not exist. Inverse. Okay, I'll write at the top. I'll write, for if matrix is a singular, then inverse, multiplicative inverse does not exist. Inverse does not exist. Now if matrix is a singular, singular matrix, then its inverse does not exist. Now another one is non-singular matrix. Right now this matrix A 2 5 7 6, this matrix A is non-singular because its determinant value is not 0, which is minus 23, which is not 0. That's why this matrix is non-singular matrix. Now just what is non-singular matrix? Now singular matrix here is written if the value of the determinant is 0. If the value of the determinant is 0, then the matrix is called singular matrix. Remember that singular matrix inverse does not exist. If the matrix is singular, its inverse does not exist. Now another one is non-singular matrix. Another one is non-singular matrix. If the value of the determinant is not 0, is not 0. If the value of the determinant is not 0, then the matrix is called non-singular. Then the matrix is called non-singular matrix. Just opposite. If value of determinant 0, it will be singular. If value of the determinant, if the value of the determinant is not 0, then the matrix is called non-singular matrix. And remember that if the matrix is non-singular, if the matrix is non-singular, then inverse exists. Then inverse exists. We can find the inverse of, then inverse exists. What is written? Again I'll say from the beginning, try to understand. If the matrix is determinant is 0, matrix is singular, inverse does not exist. It means we cannot find the inverse. And if the matrix is, if the determinant is not 0, then the matrix is called non-singular matrix. If the matrix is non-singular, then inverse exists. Inverse exists means we can find the inverse of that matrix. Why? For singular matrix, when matrix becomes singular, why we cannot find its inverse? I'll explain later. Now in this case, this matrix is here. This matrix A, its determinant is -23, which is not 0. That's why this one is non-singular matrix. This is non-singular matrix because value of determinant is not 0. Okay, now this is for singular and non-singular matrix. Now after this, now what is inverse matrix? Now what is inverse? Means multiplicative inverse. What is called multiplicative inverse matrix? Now for that inverse matrix, first I'll write definition, then after I'll give one example how to find inverse, and I'll derive formula. And I'm explaining this only for 2 by 2 matrix, not of order 3 by 3, 4 by 4, like that. Now now inverse matrix. First definition of inverse matrix. Inverse matrix. What is inverse matrix? I am talking about multiplicative inverse. Now remember that there is additive inverse also, but where I am talking only about multiplicative inverse matrix. Now let A and B be two matrices. Let A and B be two matrices, says which can be multiplied. It means first matrix A, number of columns and its number of row are same. Suppose let A and B be two matrices which can be multiplied. Which can be multiplied. Okay, which can be multiplied. multiply. This is the condition. If A and B cannot be multiplied, then we cannot find inverse. Now suppose these two are this matrix A and B. We have to take those matrix which can be multiplied easily. Okay, it means its column should be equal to its row. Then after we can multiply these two. Now suppose this, let A and B be two matrices which can be multiplied. Now after this, if the product of these two matrices, now definition, multiplied, if the product of any two matrices, if the product of any two matrices is an identity matrix, that is I, then they are called, and then they are known as inverse of each other. That is, I write mathematically here, if matrix A times B, I, if their product is an identity matrix, two matrices are there, A and B, if their product gives an identity matrix, multiplicative identity, then this A is called inverse of B or B is called inverse of A. It means they are inverse of each other. Now if A and B product is I, then matrix A is called inverse of B and matrix B is called inverse of A. Then I write here, then matrix, then A is inverse of, B, that is, we can write like this, that is A is inverse of B. Then we can write matrix A, we can say inverse of B. This in place of A we can write B inverse, because A is inverse of B. Power 1, power minus 1 we have to read as inverse. Or similarly B is inverse of A. That is, we can write B by A inverse. See, this is the definition which I have written. Now I have written very clearly this A. In place of A we can write B inverse, or we can replace this B by A inverse. Whatever you want. You can write in terms of A inverse, or B inverse. Now this is the definition. Mathematically we can write like this. Therefore we can write this equation. You can write like this: A inverse. Now can we replace this B by this A inverse? This is I. Or we can write like this also: B times B inverse equals to, in place of A we can replace by B inverse times B also I. Now see here, A inverse equals to I, B inverse times B equals to I. Now here another important point, both are correct. Now generally matrix multiplication is not commutative. But in case of identity it is commutative. Already I have explained. Now in case of inverse, when we multiply a matrix with its inverse, at that condition also it is commutative. That's why what can we write? Commutative. A inverse equals to A inverse A equals to I, or B inverse B equals to I. Now this one commutative. Remember this one is formula also. Now what we can say, when we multiply any matrix with its inverse, then always result will be an identity matrix, multiplicative identity matrix. Remember, this one is a formula. Now in place of, now here is A and B. Now if you write like this, if they are inverse of each other, then I. Now B you can replace by A inverse, or A you can replace by B inverse. Now this one is multiplicative identity, multiplicative inverse. Now this is the definition. Now I am talking only about this 2 by 2 matrix. Now inverse, to verify this now formula, I will derive the formula how to find inverse of 2 by 2 matrix. Now I love this, then after I will explain. 2 by 2 matrix. Now for 3 by 3 we have another method. Two methods are there, but I'll follow the definition to prove this one. Now I do not go for adjoint. Now adjoint matrix, to teach adjoint matrix, first of all I have to explain about cofactor matrix. Now just I'll tell definition. What is adjoint matrix? Adjoint matrix means transpose of cofactor matrix. That is adjoint matrix. Now for 3 by 3, by the help of adjoint matrix we will find. By 2 by 2 also we can find by that method, but I will follow the definition of this. This is also true. Now to derive formula. Okay, first I will write the formula, then after I will derive that. If if A is a matrix of order, okay, A, B, C, D. Suppose this A is a matrix of 2 by 2 order. Then its inverse. First of all you have to check if determinant of A not equals to 0. If determinant is not 0, it means matrix should be non-singular. Non-singular. First you have to find determinant. Find the determinant of this, and its determinant is this one. Now I'll do this side, A, B, C, D, this, and multiply main diagonal AD minus BC. Now AD minus B, this is the determinant of A. In this way you have to find. Now after this, if this is not 0, if it is not 0, this should not be 0. If it is 0, then we cannot find its inverse. Now that's why matrix should be, first of all you have to check whether the matrix is singular or non-singular. Now we need non-singular. If the matrix is singular, that means determinant 0, then we cannot find its inverse, or inverse does not exist. That's why first find this determinant. This is the determinant. Okay, this one I write in this way. Determinant, this is the value of determinant. This AD minus BC means this, which is not equals to 0. This one is determinant. You can write like this also. Determinant A not equals to 0, non-singular matrix. Now we can find its inverse. Now at this condition I will write the formula, then after I will derive. Then inverse of the matrix A is, it is written A power minus 1 inverse. This one formula, 1 by determinant, value of determinant you have to write. Then after give sign of matrix. What you have to do, change the position of main diagonal AD. Okay, change the position of main diagonal D, A. What I did, this AD, I changed the position. In place of A, I wrote D. In place of D, I wrote A without changing their sign. Change the position of elements of main diagonal. And another, what's about B and C? then for this B and C, just change their sign, minus B minus C. Now this one is called adjoint also. Now what is adjoint? Adjoint by determinant. Adjoint means, first of all, this is a matrix. Now just I'll say find its cofactor matrix. Cofactor matrix first of all, and find the transpose of that cofactor matrix. That transpose of cofactor matrix is known as adjoint matrix. We can go that way also, but to teach that way, first I have to teach again minor. What is minor? What is cofactor? That's why. Then after transpose already I taught. Now in this way you can go. This is the formula. If this is a matrix of 2 by 2 order, then its inverse we have to find like this. This should be the formula. Remember this, A inverse. Find determinant. Now I'll tell. Now after this, in any matrix, by this 1 by A, write the value of this, then multiply this all elements. Multiply this all elements by this 1 by determinant value. What comes here? Then multiply this all elements. Now when we multiply, then it will be like this. I'll write here D by determinant minus B by determinant. When we multiply, it will be like this, minus C by determinant A by determinant A. Now when we multiply this all elements by this, then it will be inverse. A inverse will be this one. First you have to remember this step only, then after at last you can multiply and you will get this one. Now I'll give the answer why singular matrix does not have inverse. Now see here, if singular matrix means what? Determinant value 0. If determinant value 0, then here D by 0 minus B by 0, A by 0, C by minus C by 0. Now denominator will be 0. When determinant is 0, then here in case of inverse, denominator will be 0. Denominator 0 means infinity, then all the elements will be infinity. That element does not exist. That's why there is this also infinity, this also will be infinity, this also infinity, this also infinity. That is the reason. That's why we need only non-singular matrix to find inverse. If matrix is singular, it means determinant 0. Then when determinant 0, all elements will be infinity. Inverse does not exist. That is the reason. Now I'll verify this formula. How to verify this inverse? How to find these two? Just I'll give simple idea to find inverse to prove this one. Okay. Now I love this one. Now I have taken a matrix A that is of order 2 by 2. Just I am talking about 2 by 2 A square matrix. Now how to prove this formula? Now I'll follow the definition of matrix, inverse matrix, definition of inverse matrix. I'll follow that one. Now how to follow? Okay, I'll love this also. Okay, if A is a matrix, now A is a matrix, how to find its inverse? Suppose this matrix, first of all find its determinant. Therefore determinant of A will be A, B, C, D. AD minus BC. Suppose this is not 0. Let this A is non-singular matrix. This is our assumption. If it is not 0, then we can find its inverse. Now this one is matrix A. Its determinant is this AD minus BC. Let if this equals to AD minus BC not equals to 0, then what happens? Then A inverse exists. Then if it is not 0, then A inverse exists. Now how to find A inverse? Okay, now let B, I'll take another matrix W X Y Z. This is of 2 by 2. I have taken, let this be the inverse of A, be the inverse of matrix A. This is our Bn inverse of, let be this Bn inverse matrix of A. Suppose this is our assumption. Inverse of matrix A is B. We have taken this one. Now, from our definition, what is our definition? Since they are, we write like this, since they are inverse matrix, inverse of each other. They are inverse of each other. Then what is our definition? A times B should be I. Since they are inverse of each other. Inverse of each other means their product must be an identity matrix. Now we have to use this. Now in exercise also you have to do like this. One matrix will be given, find its inverse matrix. Find its inverse matrix. Then you can go like this also. But it will be too long. Directly use formula. Now sometimes this relation to find value of x, y, elements are not given, then we have to use this relation. To find inverse matrix, use that formula which I have written. Now just for verification I am doing this one. Now A times B. This is also important condition of there is no space. I write up. I love this one. Now already AD minus BC. I write this determinant value, this AD minus BC, which is not equals to 0. This one is our assumption. Now we have found this. Now there is no space. I'll write at the top. I'll write this first. Then how to find? Now where to find the value of WXYZ? The WXYZ in terms of ABCD. In terms of ABCD, we are going to derive the formula. How to find inverse? Now there is no space. That's why I am going to write at the top. Now I love this also. Now A times B. A means A times B. A means A, B, C, D. And matrix B. Matrix B we have taken W, X, Y, Z. Now I am going to multiply these two matrices. Now we know the rule of multiplication. Now A row columns, A times W plus BY. Now by this AB again multiply second column, AX plus BZ. Now again by CD, CW plus DY. Again this second column, CX plus DZ. Now we found the product of these two matrices. Now product of these two matrices, A times B, that should be equals to I. There is written I. I means 1, 0, 0, 1. This is of identity matrix of AB. Now I wrote the value of A. A is this, value of B is this one, and I equals to this. Now I love this one. AB already we have written here. Now we have to write here, or this one is matrix equation, or equals to 1, 0, 0, 1. Identity matrix. You have to remember that. Identity matrix. It will not be given. You have to write yourself. Now from here, now what we can do? Now we can equate their corresponding elements. Now AW plus BY means 1. AW plus BY equals to 1. Okay, I write this one is equation 1. And CW plus dy equals to 0, 0. I write this equation 2. Equation 2. Similarly, I write this side, this ax plus bz equals to ax plus bz equals to 0. I write here. Say this one is equation 3. And cx plus dz equals to 1. Say this is equation 4. Now I wrote like this and this because there is wwyy. That's why 1 and 2 xxzz elements. That's why I wrote 3 and 4. Now we have to solve these two equations to find value of w. Now actually we have to find the value of this matrix, inverse matrix, which is inverse of ABCD. Now we have to solve this one. To solve this one, I will follow the elimination method. Now elimination. Now which one we have to eliminate? This one or this one? First we have to decide. Okay, I will eliminate this w at first. First I will find the value of y. Now if we want to cancel this, here is AW, here is CW. Now their coefficient should be same. Then multiply here by C and multiply this by A. After multiplying, we have to subtract because their sign same sign. To cancel, their sign must be different one. That's why to make their sign different one should be positive, another one should be negative. Both positive here. Now to make one negative, we have to do the operation, that is subtraction. Now subtracting the equation, I didn't write that one. Very shortcut way I am going here. Now multiply this both side, left hand side and right hand side by this C. Why we are multiplying by this C? Because we are making the coefficient of these two terms same. Now ACW plus BCY equals to 1 times C. Now multiply this all by this A. Again ACW plus DA, okay, or ADY. Now 0 times A, 0. Now after subtraction, this will be minus, this will be minus, this will be minus. 0 plus minus, no problem. Now after subtraction, it will be cancelled. Now what is the remaining here? BCY minus ADY equals to C. Now we found this. Now I love this upper one because our matrix B, I like just for here. Our matrix B, that is W, X, Y, Z. This is our required matrix. We have to find this, which is inverse of matrix A. Okay, I love this one. Now I'll write at the top. Now I'll take y common from here. I'll take y common, and when we take y common, it will be y common BC minus AD equals to C. It will be BC minus AD equals to C. Now therefore y equals to C by BC minus AD. Now BC minus AD, but our determinant AD minus BC is determinant. Now if you take minus sign common from here, minus, then it will be AD minus BC. Now from denominator, from these two, take minus sign common, it will be AD minus BC. Therefore this AD minus BC means determinant A. We can write C by minus determinant A. This is the value of y. We found value of y. Value of y, it can be written like this also. Here is plus sign, plus minus, minus C by determinant. We can write, we found value of y. we found value of y. Determinant. Determinant means AD minus BC. AD minus BC means the value of determinant. I wrote here. Now we found the value of y. This y we found. Now again from this equation 1, write the value of y in equation 1. Okay. I'll write here equation 1. What is our equation 1? Equation 1, that was AW from equation 1. From equation 1. Okay, I'll write this also. From equation 1, AW plus BY equals to 1. Equation 1, because equation 1 we multiply by C, that's why it became this. From here also you can find C cancel. AW BY equals to 1. AW BY equals to 1. Or now value of y equals to minus C by A. Okay. Now from here it would be, wait, sorry, I'll take equation 2. Equation 2, because right hand side there is 0, it would be easy to solve. Now from here it will be quite long. Second, I am taking equation 2. From equation 1 also we can do, but it will be quite long. You need to simplify. That's why this one is the short way. I am taking this one. Now equation 2, CW minus dy plus dy equals to 0. This one is equation 2. CW plus dy equals to 0. That is equation 2. Now I am writing the value of y in equation 2. If you, now you can write the value of y in equation 1 also, but it will be too a bit long. That's why I took this equation 2. Now equation 2. This is equation 2. Now write the value of y, or CW equals to minus dy. Take that side. Now or W equals to minus d. CW equals to minus d. Y means, what is the value of y? Value of y, that is minus C by determinant. Minus C by value of y, I wrote value of y minus C by determinant A. Minus plus it. Now W, take this C that side, it will be dC by C absolute determinant. Then value of W equals to, we found W equals to D by determinant A. Now we found W also, we found Y also. Again by solving equation 1 and 2 we found these two. Now okay, I'll drop this one this side. Now we still have to find the value of X and Z. We found value of Y and W solving equation 1 and 2. Now our matrix, that was inverse matrix, that was W, X, Y, Z. This one is our inverse matrix of A. We can write here A inverse also, this one. Now we found the value of W and Y. These two value we found. W, what was the value of W? W was minus, W is d by, value of W is d by determinant A, and Y that was minus C by determinant A. We found the value of these two. Now if by solving these two, when you solve these two, now value of X you have to find, just like this equation 1 and 2, solve these two, you will get value of X. That our A, matrix A, that was A, B, C, D, that is, and its inverse, we have taken this matrix B, I have written here A inverse, we are finding the value of X, Y, Z, W, X, Y, Z. Now we found these two values W and Y by solving equation 1 and 2. Just like that, we can solve 3 and 4. After solving 3 and 4, this X, we can find the value of X. X equals to minus B by determinant A. Value of X will get this one, and value of Z, and value of Z will be A by determinant this. Solve these two equations, you will get the value of X and Z, this one. After finding value of X and Z, just like equation 1 and 2, right here, X means minus B by determinant and Z equals to A by value of determinant. Now, there is this one we can write, after finding the value, we can write in B. Now, this is the B, this is matrix B, which is also known as inverse matrix. Now, 1 by determinant, 1 by determinant, 1 by determinant, 1 by determinant. In case of matrix, we can take common from all the elements. That's why 1 by determinant, we can take common from this all. Then it will be D minus B minus C, it will be A. Now, this is the matrix B, which is also known as, in place of B, we can write A inverse. Now, this matrix B is known as A inverse, that is our assumption. Hence, what we prove, what we prove from here, we prove the inverse of a matrix A. Now here, conclusion, we can write, if A is a matrix having elements A, B, C, D, and if A is non-singular, then its inverse, then I love this one, then A inverse, then matrix A inverse, we can write 1 by determinant by matrix. Now change the position of diagonal B, A, and change the sign, minus B minus C. Now this should be the inverse. This is the proof of inverse. Now in matrix multiplicative inverse. Now in this way, we have to use this formula, this proof. For school level, this proof, they do not ask, but just for your understanding, I did this. Now, just you have to remember these two formula. If any matrix is given, then you have to find its inverse by using this formula. Okay, today this was. Now practice it, remember it, and do the exercise just like this. Now, okay, thank you.